Hey, coming up this weekend at the Palm Beach Improv, Steve Trevino is going to be there, and he comes in today wearing a shirt that could be troubling for you in South Florida. It's an Astros shirt.
Yes.
Houston, good for you.
Bro, you got to close your legs, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's the whole thing over here.
Yeah.
Don't look over.
I look over and he's got his legs.
He's not a lady. He's not a lady
at all.
And he's wearing a skirt.
Just don't look over here. I'm telling you.
Jaybird is in his Miami Dolphins cheerleader uniform, and yeah, he doesn't sit like a lady.
I can't take it off until the Dolphins win.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, so every day?
It's going to be I can't go out in public unless I have this on until the Dolphins win.
Oh, even in public, you got to wear it.
Yeah, if I go to the store, I got to wear this. That's the challenge.
Oh, it's going to be terrible. Yeah, it's going to be terrible.
long.
Yeah.
And that's a short skirt, too, man. That's like, it's like,
when I wash it, it keeps shrinking.
yeah, the chorizo and huevos is hanging out. You
I know.
what I mean?
I
Like,
got to cover my shirt.
At his age, he's dangling below the limits. Yeah. He's got to roll that stuff
and
back
it's
up
just
in.
the huevos. It's just the eggs.
It is.
You're right.
Yeah, nothing else is hanging low.
So, Steve, you're from Tejas.
Yeah, I'm from Texas, man.
And an Astros fan.
Yeah.
Now, here in South Florida, if you don't know, there are a ton of Yankees fans.
Yeah, because
because
of course they all love New York.
Yeah, they do.
But they live here.
They do. They're all from, and a lot of them are from, New
I'm
York.
all about New York. Well, why do you live here? Like,
And New York always has the best pizza, the best people,
best everything.
But
Yeah,
they're down
yeah.
here in
Yeah.
South Florida.
Yeah.
you know, and then they before you, like, if they get into an argument, they have to say, "Yo, I'm from New York."
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that
they
matters.
like
Right.
your look or your accent didn't give it away.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
I need to tell you. Yeah, I'm from
just
New York.
so you know, I'm from New York. Like, oh, is the whole city coming to back you up? What's going on?
Now, are you legit old school Astros fan?
Old school.
We're talking Glenn Davis playing first base.
I grew up about 2.5 hours south of Houston. That was the only baseball team around.
Yeah.
My dad, my uncles, we'd all rent a 15-passenger bus.
Yeah.
You know, and my dad and my cousins, and we'd all go to the Astros game. I mean, we used to watch these 20-inning games, like back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and my dad was diehard. He's like, "We're not paid for this." It was like $8, dude.
I
You
know.
paid $8.
The old those at the Superdome. What do they call that?
Astrodome.
Astrodome.
Yeah, and at that time, remember, it was like the 8th wonder of the world.
It
Yes.
was. Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah, and Reliant Stadium is right now, and it dwarfs the Astrodome.
Does it really?
Dwarfs.
I loved how crappy the uniforms were. I love
yeah,
old
like that
school
orange.
Astro.
That 70s look. Yeah.
Yeah, Nolan Ryan days,
Definitely.
right? Like Mike Scott.
Yeah.
I love it. Alan Ashby. I love this.
Old school.
So
Stros.
you're
Stros
rocking it.
before hose, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know the Stros do their spring training just down
Right
the
here.
street from us. Yeah.
Yeah, in
Just right down the
Sarasota.
street.
I was
in West Palm.
I was
Yeah.
lucky enough to be in, God, where was I? I was in Fort Lauderdale or something.
Yeah.
And then I came out to watch spring training, which that was my first time. And I don't think people realize how awesome that is.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Like, you're on the fence.
It is.
With the dudes.
I know. And they're you could actually approach him and talk to him and
I
stuff.
was in my 30s, but they're like, "Here's a ball, kid," and I was like, "Oh, thank you."
If you being an Astros fan, what you need to do, you do need to get back here for spring training because the owner of the Astros, he bought a hotel.
The whole hotel.
The whole hotel.
Yeah.
Bought the whole hotel. And the rest of the year, it's a Hilton, Garden Inn, I think it is. And the rest of the year, anybody can stay there. But during spring training, that's where the Astros stay. Their team and
that's
all that
awesome,
stuff.
yeah.
And right next door is a breakfast place.
They're all there.
I go to every set. They're there all the time.
Well, so I grew up in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah.
They have the Corpus Christi hooks.
Okay.
The year that they won the legs, it's
Again,
it's a
you got
whole
another
thing.
huevos.
It's a whole thing.
Huevos y chorizos.
Yeah, huevo and chorizo came
Yes.
out right there. Maybe a waxing, buddy. Maybe a
I
waxing.
hear ya.
But, suggested.
But 11 of the starters, or 11 of the players from the hooks went to the Stros.
Oh, wow.
Altuve
Yeah.
being one of them.
Yep.
And they ended up winning the World Series.
Yeah.
So my little town of Corpus Christi takes a lot of pride in that.
They should. That's
Right?
cool.
Altuve's
So-
a badass, man.
Dude.
You're looking at a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but he ruined my argument. I used to always be like, man, if I was taller, I'd totally be in the MLB. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
He's
he's
like
not tall.
4'8".
Yeah, he just ruined it for all us average guys that are like, if I had 2 more inches, bro,
Right, yeah.
I probably would have gone pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much
All
all
gone.
He
Yeah,
had
all
a
gone.
down year, though, didn't he, a little bit, Altuve?
He got a little hurt last year, and then, everybody was hurt in the beginning of this year.
Sure.
So I was a little worried that it wasn't going to happen, and then I went nuts because last year we played Boston for the championship, and I told my dad we're going, and then we get our asses whipped
Yeah.
by a bunch of nerds.
I know.
A bunch of nerds.
Nerds. So you guys are my age.
We know that.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
know.
was hoping.
We're huge Revenge of the Nerds fan. We love Tekashi.
I love it all, dude. By the way, that movie, I was telling my buddy the other day, I'm like, there's no way that movie comes out today.
We talked about the one scene where he acts like he's Stan Gable, the nerd, and then he has sex with
Like
Betty.
the date, that's rape.
It's completely rape. But back in the 80s, it was considered comedy.
Right. Hilarious.
Yeah, hilarious. That's so great.
These guys put cameras in their locker rooms. So funny.
You have to check out. There's a scene from the movie Meatballs. Remember Meatballs?
Yeah, of course.
With Bill Murray.
Yeah.
He tackles the one girl, doesn't let her go, holds her down.
Yeah.
She keeps on saying, "No, stop!"
And nothing,
He bites her in the butt, and then when the counselor walks in, Bill Murray stands up and then blames it all on the girl, and then walks out of the room.
Yeah.
And you watch it now, you're like, "Ugh, that is so creepy."
That was comedy.
It's kind of hilarious. I can't wait to put this on tape, right?
You have to see it. It's so uncomfortable.
What did they say? How about the Beastie Boys? Gave her the Spanish fly, gave her the eye.
Yeah.
So this dude's
Oh,
like,
that's right.
remember that? And Brass Monkey.
Yeah, Brass Monkey
He
was
was
all about
basically
that.
like,
he was
I'm drugging her.
He was
I'm going to
Bill
dope
Cosby
this
and
chick.
chicks. Yeah,
I'm gonna
like crazy.
Well, even Pharrell was talking about how he doesn't want to. What's the one song? I know you want it.
On it, yeah.
He's
it's,
denounced
Blurred
that song.
Lines,
Blurred Lines.
And that was
Yeah.
done.
He said he's not singing it anymore.
He won't sing it, won't play it anymore.
Because he's afraid to lose his career. It has nothing to do with his morals.
We said the same thing.
Yeah, and I saw that he did that article in a GQ magazine, and he's wearing kind of like a dress.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So he's trying to show just I'm open, I'm fluid in my sexuality, I'm not
Right.
toxic anymore. I've put that
I keep
on
my
the
legs
shelf.
closed when I wear a Dallas, a Miami Dolphins.
I'm trying, brother. I am trying.
Cross the legs.
Dude, it's all day. Like, I'm like, day 5 on this thing. I'm over it.
Dude, do not gain a pound.
Oh, I'm on a diet.
Yeah, you
I'm on a
cannot
diet.
gain a pound. Dude.
No, I know.
It's all gone.
I'm barely holding on.
It's all gone.
This is the saddest.
No, it's
that is the
sad.
saddest Miami Dolphin truly.
Well, it's a kid's youth large.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I like
That's
it's all,
a
it's
big
all,
kid, though.
It's all
That's a big
sweated,
kid.
pitted out. Like it's all duded out. Like,
It is, dude.
What's up, ladies? What's going on, girls?
I gotta get a haircut today. I have to go and get a haircut in this friggin' outfit.
If any 8-year-old girl was wearing that, they'd go, oh, what's wrong with this girl?
Who came up with it? It's awesome. Was that you?
This guy over here. Because his buddies, everybody's so down about the Dolphins. He's like going, we got to maintain some Dolphin spirit. So I'm going to put on this cheerleader uniform. And this was right before the Dolphins played the Redskins this last weekend. The Redskins were 0-5.
Which,
Dolphins
by the way,
were
they
0-4.
covered. Really? You're going to cover now?
Yeah, it was
They
right.
covered
They did.
the
Yeah,
spread.
it was
Yeah.
3 points, I think, the Skins
I think it was like
on that.
9 or something, and they covered.
Yeah, it was 17-16 was the final. I think it was
It
Redskins
was.
by
It might have
3.
been 4,
Yeah,
3, yeah.
yeah, 3.5. I think is what the Redskins had at about kickoff. And so they did finally cover, and they finally got a win. It was like deemed the loser bowl.
I feel bad as a Texas A&M fan. We gave you guys Tannehill, and he couldn't get it together.
But he's starting again in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Just beat out Mariota.
So maybe it's not him.
I'm not even a Dolphins fan. It's really for my friends. They are diehard fans, and they are brokenhearted.
Fins, bro.
Yeah,
Fins, dude.
But we're talking childhood friends. That if we're sitting at the Ale House and they lose, they start to almost have tears in their eyes.
See, I don't get it, dude. Like the older I get, and I have a kid. Like,
yeah.
I don't care about. I'm the same way.
I want to see my dad. I'd be like, "Who you rooting for, Dad?" And he'd be like, "A good game."
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "What? You're not a Cowboys fan?" And he's like, "I don't care. I just want to see a good game."
Yeah, I get it to a point.
I'm not going to beat my kid because the Cowboys lost.
Well, even
You know what I mean?
Kev's a big Buckeye fan.
Yeah.
I've even seen you not care as much as you used to.
Overrated. every year, overrated.
Every year.
Every year.
I can't wait till they show you, man.
No business in the playoffs.
Oh, what are you talking about?
With your little baby division.
Baby division.
They got Wisconsin.
They got three
whole ones?
No, they got 3 teams ranked in the top 7.
Come on, baby division.
3 teams.
All right,
You're way off
Go
base
to
on
the
this.
SEC, buddy. Go to the
I'm
SEC.
so tired of the SEC nonsense.
Where the grown-ups play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Dolphins can't beat the
Tennessee,
SEC.
and Arkansas,
Clemson, and Alabama, the national champs. Texas.
Don't get me
A&M.
started on Texas A&M.
Yeah.
His team. Oh my gosh, what frauds they are! Terrible every year. They got a
Hey,
good
we
coach.
paid a
and
lot
still
of money
terrible.
for a coach.
Baby division.
I will wear a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader outfit.
Yeah. Steve's going to be doing the
I think you
improv
just
all
wanted.
weekend.
I think you just wanted to dress in a cheerleader outfit your whole life, and you're like,
It is
how
cool.
can I
It is
get
cool
into
because
one?
it's hot, and honestly, normally your balls sweat so much in South Florida.
Right.
With that, and clearly he's airing those things out.
Keep them aired out a little
A lot
bit.
less
Yeah.
ball sweat. It's actually tactically a pretty smart move.
And
It's
I kind
gonna
of
get some
feel
looks.
like Steve Jobs. They said Steve Jobs didn't have to worry about what he wore. He just had the same thing every single
You're
day.
right.
Same thing.
Nice.
Don't think about
well,
it.
and your face is salt and pepper. And
Yes.
I gotta say, the carpet matches the drapes.
You've seen it.
I do not have one gray hair on my narc. That is a lie.
What a look. Steve going to be
You
at
can't see on the
Palm Beach
bottom
Improv.
of them. I can.
Right. Yeah, thank God we got a table blocking all that.
Sorry, man. I keep interrupting
Oh,
you.
it's all good, man.
You're trying to help me, and I just keep talking about
He's like, no. Let me talk about this guy's balls again. Yes.
Hey, it takes nuts to wear that outfit,
You're
buddy.
right, you're right.
It takes nuts.
So here's what you do. You got the Till Death special that you can check
Yes.
out that Steve came out with on Netflix earlier this year.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime? Okay.
Yeah.
Go and dial that up, and you can kind of like get that thing going. Your material that you're going to do this weekend, are we doing different stuff than what you saw so it's not like you're cheating?
All new material. You know,
Okay.
the wife does something new, and I get to talk about it. You know,
Good.
recently, she wrecked my pickup truck, so we're talking about that.
That's the
And-
trade-off you bring in. If you bring in money for a joke, you don't get yelled at later for it.
Pretty much, right? I mean,
That's a good
you know,
trade-off.
The good news is I make money. And
Yes.
that, like I want people to come to my show just so that my wife can keep her Amazon Prime habit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
How many times a week do you write? Just out of curiosity.
well, you know, my stuff is so true to life. It's so real. It's so honest that, you know, most of life is mundane, as you know, right? Like
Yeah.
you just kind of go. So I wait. I have to wait for something to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Like my wife literally wrecks my truck, and she goes, well, you're probably going to get like 10 minutes of material out of it. And I'm like, really, dude?
She's right though.
Really?
She is right. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I love that. You know you're tight with your wife. You've been together for a long time when you're calling her dude.
Yeah, I'm like, really, dude? Yeah, no, my wife's-
I'm like, really, dude? Like, what's up?
Yeah. Well, no, my
Yeah.
wife will like hit me when like, you know, a nice girl walks by that I don't check out.
Really?
My wife would be like, hey, like you missed that one.
Yeah, not every woman's like that.
Yeah, my wife's cool, man. You know.
Yeah, if I
she's-
check out a hot girl walking by, I'll get hit too.
With a knife.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
a knife. No, but no, my wife's. I got a good wife. Other than the fact that, you know, every day's Christmas for her.
Yeah.
At
Oh,
the
that's
house,
beautiful.
you know, there's always a new box, and she's always like, "Oh my God, from me to me."
Oh yeah.
You got a Mexicana?
Yeah, Mexican American girl. yeah.
Okay, yeah, me too. Okay.
I tell people all the time, like, you know, I'm Mexican American. She's Mexican American, and people ask me all the time, like, Steve, you can't tile, you can't roof, you can't. And I'm like, no, every generation we lose skills.
Yeah, you-
You know, I know
right.
a lot of Mexican American girls ain't making tamales for Christmas, buddy. I'm telling you right
Oh, yeah,
now.
no. Yeah, no, that second, third generation, they get a taste of the, yeah.
I got a broken one.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Mexican girl, she's bougie. She drives a Land Rover.
Oh, yeah.
jeez.
That's it, man. They love the taste, don't
Oh,
they?
buddy.
Gosh.
Louis Vuitton. If I ever meet that guy, I'm going to punch him in the throat.
Right.
You tell Michael Kors I'm looking for him, too. Every day, and my wife says it's a better purse. That's her. Because I don't get, it's so nice. I'm like, it's an LV on a brown purse. Like, no.
I don't get it either.
And she's
We're
like-
never going to.
She goes, it's the quality. I'm like, really? Because I could take you to Mexico, buy you a $50 purse that holds water.
Amen, brother.
I could raise a goldfish in it. I could get Lupita Vuitton to put an LV in it.
Lupita Vuitton.
We'll get Lupita Vuitton. He keeps adjusting
I'm
the
trying.
skirt.
I'm trying to be a lady.
Doing,
Trying to be-
doing. Yeah, it's back out again.
It's like-
Yeah, it's back out again.
It's so funny to watch a grown man like
It's tough.
like Caitlyn Jenner over here.
All new stuff.
Yes.
Go to the Improv 561-833-1812.
If you're married, I'm the show for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the show to go to because I will say
Absolutely.
all the things that you wish you could say.
It's going to be a good night, yeah. Bring out
Always
the
a good
lady.
show.
It's going to be a good, like, couples kind of like show.
Here's what's crazy, you know, when I first started doing what I do, I was like, man, dudes are going to love it, right? Dudes are going to go, man, this guy points out all the faults in his wife. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Turns out it's the opposite. My fan base is 70% female.
Really?
It's the wives
Yeah.
that are like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, bring it.
You got to see that you're not alone.
Yeah.
Quit your bitching. Get on board because this guy puts up with it.
It's a good demo.
And it's crazy that I'm 70% female audience.
And as long as your wife is driving that Land Rover, she's good.
Oh, buddy. And she wrecks my truck, and then 2 days later gets a ding and cracks the windshield of a Land Rover. This isn't like,
Good Lord.
it's not a Chevy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
What is
It's
this
like-
woman doing?
Whatever she wants. She does whatever. She does whatever she wants. There's no consequence.
PalmBeachImprov.com. You can get
You know
your
those
tickets.
poles around gas stations? Those,
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are for wives.
They are?
Yeah, they're for my wife.
And she finds them every time.
Yeah, 'cause
She
I-
tings that's where you park it.
Yeah, because
once you've hit, once
otherwise
you've made
they're-
contact, you're good.
Yeah, and keep going. You know, most people hit things and go, I should stop doing that. Not my wife.
Let's keep on going.
Let's get more. But if those poles were not there, gas stations would be on fire all over the country.
Oh my gosh, yep. No, you're right about that.
Telling you, dude.
Okay.
Savage.
Bring out the ladies. Check out Steve. Palm Beach Improv all weekend. Steve, always good having you, man. And
Thanks
come
for
back
having me,
for
man.
spring training, brother.
I will. I'll bring my shirt, and me and Altuve will leg wrestle. We're the
By
same
way,
height.
He is 5'6".
Yeah, I'm 5'6".
Okay, 5'6".
But I don't wear a skirt. Buddy.
Chorizo!
Oh, chorizo huevos. Chorizo huevos.
All right, man. We'll talk to you soon.